Hey everyone, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime, and recently I got in trouble. A lot of trouble. Because I spent way too much money at Costco. And now I'm no longer allowed to go to Costco on my own. However, the benefit to you is that I have some wines to review. So stay tuned for this review of this 2018 Grüner. Hey everybody, this is Stuart with Wine on the Dime. Before we begin today's video, if you like it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click that notifications bell, and share it with a friend. Maybe leave a comment, because sometimes it's lonely here. Sometimes my wife works a lot. My kids ignore me sometimes. And the only solace I have is when you leave a snarky comment on my YouTube channel. I love it. I love it. It keeps me waking up every morning. So today we're going to be reviewing the 2018 Grüner from Franz Etz. It is 12.5% alcohol by volume, and I got it at Costco. And like, seriously, I'm really not allowed to go to Costco. My wife took my Costco card away from me. I cannot go to Costco without her being there because I spent way too much money on one trip. She sent me in to buy 3 things. I walked out with a cart full of stuff, and I got in big trouble when I got home. The kids don't need college, but we have hot dogs for the summer. I'm just saying. So let's go ahead and get started with this review. First of all, screw top, +1. And this is from Austria. Grüner Veltliner is a grape that is very common in Austria, the Czech Republic, that sort of European area. The climate allows it to grow really well. Grüner can burn fairly easily if you're not careful, which is one of the reasons why you don't see it here a lot in the States, because it does require a, in general, colder climate in order to make sure it doesn't just like blow up on the vine. So let's go ahead and take a look at this from a color standpoint. From a color standpoint, you are, well, you might be gold. You're like transitioning from lemon to gold. I'm gonna say you're medium lemon. Getting close. Give it another year or so. This might be starting turning gold, like really noticeably gold. All right, so on the nose. Ooh, I need to stop like rubbing this. This is just getting awkward. At least I'm not handling the bottle. So from a nose standpoint, getting green apple, honeydew melon, but there is a strong lime note in this. Strong, and it's like lime rind. It smells a little bit bitter, but there's also sort of like an oily note on the nose. So it's almost like a mix between lime rind and lime oil. Seriously, get a lime. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to go get one. Okay, I'm assuming you got a lime. Now, peel the lime and then squeeze that peel and try to get like drops out of it, the oil, and then like smell it. And then be prepared to taste it, because that's what's coming next. Dude, that lime is there. That lime is there. But the apple's way stronger than I thought it would be. There's a tiny bit of that melon present, but man, it really is a battle. It really is a battle between that green apple and the lime. Yeah, I'm not, this is interesting, because the other Grüner I had was much more cold climate. Like there wasn't really any citrus to it. It was very much just a lot. There was a tiny bit of melon, and there was a lot of apple and pear. There's a tiny bit of pear in this, but really the thing that's lifting this wine is the blend of the green apple and the lime. In terms of body, medium body, it is I would say it's kind of on the border between off dry and dry, but I'll go ahead and lean towards dry on this. Acid is medium acid. Finish, medium minus finish. It still kind of has that delicacy that I'm looking for with Grüner, but it's not necessarily too cold. Like this kind of grew up in a warmer year from at least what I'm tasting out of this, because that would have allowed that citrus to develop while the grapes are going through their maturing on the vine. Let's go ahead and get to the blick. From a balance standpoint, yeah, I think you're in balance. Everything's pretty much medium across the board. There's nothing that is offensive. So yeah, you get a full point for balance. Length, medium minus finish, no points. Intensity, I am getting medium on the nose, medium plus on the palate, so half a point. And in terms of complexity, I expect no tertiary in this wine whatsoever. I don't even know if I expect a lot of secondary elements, because I haven't really had a lot of Grüners that are really influenced much by the winemaking process. So keeping that into account, yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and give you a full point for complexity as a Grüner from Austria. So let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1. With all that being said, I'm gonna give you good. I think that this wine it's interesting because it's almost like a slightly warmer version of some Grüner that I've had in the past. And so the thing that would be interesting to do would be to take some 2018 Grüners and line them up side by side and figure out if there's like an area that was warmer that year or not. I'm not a somm, so I don't care about like, did this region have a great 2018 for Grüner and how long do you hold it? I just buy a wine and tell you if I think it's good when I open it. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, so if you end up buying a bottle of it, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's actually not that bad. And oh, and the best part, it comes in a 1 liter bottle. You get 33% more for basically the same price you pay for a 750. Grüner's a hell of a steal, y'all. Anyway, this has been Stuart with Wine on a Dime. If you liked today's video, stop making that noise. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Have you had the 2018 Grüner by Franz Etz that you can find at Costco, imported by the winemonger based out of California? I'd be interested to know if you have. Leave a comment below, and I'll see you all again soon with another episode from Wine on the Dime. In the meantime, I need to study lime and Grüner a little bit more. I think this bottle is going to be halfway gone by the time I understand it enough tonight. Yeah, I'll see you later.